Black Wall Street. Do it right, build wealth, real life, economic empowerment, real tips, insight on the new Black Wall Street. It's on the new Black Wall Street. He's your host.
All right, my beautiful people, man. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. A very special night, a very special presentation for us, guys. And so hopefully as you guys are connecting, you go ahead and hit that like button, that share button, that watch party button, that invite button, all the things you need to do, follow button, whatever buttons you can push all of them. Because here's the deal, guys. I want to know, my first question I want to ask you tonight, are you your brother's or your sister's keeper? That's my first question I want to ask tonight. Are you your brother's keeper or your sister's keeper? We're talking about the keeper of their financial life. I know we got some financial people here. We're gonna have all types of people, insurance people and investors and all that good stuff. But are you your brother's keeper? Are you concerned about them living their best life, their best financial life? Well, if so, you go and hit that like button, that share button, that watch party button, that invite button. I am ERGJ, and I'll get started in just a second. I'm going to do what I'm asking you to do. I'm hitting that share button. But this thing should go, something like this should go viral. There's a black man with an economic plan. Something like this should go viral across the black community. Of course, hopefully we got enough people that are interested. Everybody putting comments on interested. I want you to understand that there's a difference between being interested in something. Everybody's interested in making more money, but not too many people are committed to it. In other words, putting in the work. So tonight we're going to be talking about an economic plan, which we consider to be an investment club. We're going to present to you guys and make sure that you guys know that there's an opportunity for you to be a part of something special. Okay? So give me just a second here. I'm going to share this out just like I'm asking you to do the same as well. All right? Everybody put in console united. Some things happen when people come together and they work in an organization or a group or whatever you want to call it. Something happens when people actually work together. When people actually work together, man, and just black people doing that. Oh my goodness, that's going to be wonderful. So I'm hitting the share button as well. And for those that have the functionality, hit the watch party button. That's going to allow you to be able to invite some of your people to your own like little mini broadcasting station. Do that for me as well. Give me just a second, guys. I'm doing the same thing I'm asking you. I'm just sharing this out to as many places as possible because we're talking about being united and actually growing together. Growing together. Okay. So I know some people are still logging in and saying, hey, I want to get this information. We'll make sure that they're there as well. See here if I got anybody on YouTube. Okay, we're good. So we're broadcasting across YouTube and Facebook today. That allows us to actually do the share screen. We're going to be going through this thing. You guys excited? You guys ready? All right. Boom, boom, boom. I'm going to go there. Yeah, I'm going to go here too. We're going to do that. Yep. We're going to go there. And one more place. And I should be Gucci. I should be good. All right. We'll go there and then we'll go here. And then that's all I got. That's all. I'm giving it all I got. Something like this should go viral. Right? Somebody talking about working together to build wealth together. No MLM, none of that stuff. Right? None of that stuff for me. Nothing wrong with that stuff, I guess, but it's just not what I do. All right, let's go. All right, once again, thanks so much for tuning in here to United We Bargain, Divided We Beg. This is actually our what's going on, Andre Mobley, Monica Allison's in the house. Go and let us know what city, what state you're connecting from. We're broadcasting from Atlanta, Georgia. And we're going to get into this thing here, your Black-owned investment club presentation, your group economic plan, all the information that you need to know. Of course, we'll take questions as well, just in case you got some questions for us as well. So I'll make sure I get all that stuff there. Let us know what city, what state you're connecting from. Let's get into this thing here. All right. Yeah, we're good to go. United we bargain, divided we beg. Something about working together, putting our dollars together, pulling our resources. Now, we understand that we've been told we got $1.1 trillion in spending power. Well, I want to talk to you guys about turning your spending power into investing power, because spending power is no power at all. That just helps you that just takes you to a place of being broke. But investing power actually puts you in a position where you got your money working for you instead of you working for your money. So we're going to talk about investing power tonight, not spending power, which is stupid to talk about anyway. Okay, that's just ludicrous to talk about. This is an NBWS Investment Club. What does NBWS stand for? New Black Wall Street. This is something I started almost 10 years ago. And this is your group economics presentation, right? A lot of people talk about it as group economics, or who's got a plan? Everybody putting console a plan. Who's got a plan on how we can actually operate in an infrastructure where group economics is fostered automatically, called working together, right? Group economics presentation, a plan, not just talk, but walking, okay? Not just talking, but walking. What's going on, Stephen? Thanks so much for joining. I'm ERGJ. That's me there. Of course, ERGJ. I got 4 names. My mom knew I was going to be a boss, so she gave me 4 names. That's who I am. What do I do? Who am I? Well, I'm the certified financial educator. Been certified for almost 10 years now, a decade, teaching people about money, teaching particularly Black folk and even more particularly Black youth, the next generation about it, because adults simply don't listen. So I've been teaching the youth, going around the country from school to school, teaching the youth about money. What we say no one is teaching. Well, we are. It's a little small pockets trying to do our best, right, to teach the youth about money. I'm the founder of New Black Wall Street. I'm also the president of New Black Wall Street Investment Club, which we ran. We're still open, but we ran it actively from 2016 to 2018. I'll share with you our results. And that's the best-selling author of the book, The Black Billionaires Club. I study wealthy people. And what do wealthy people do? They read, they write their goals down, they also invest. Which is the reason why we're doing this. I'm the founder of Black Billionaires Club, which is a club that you have an opportunity to become a part of if you so wish to do. I'm also a small business consultant and strategist. I help the small businesses get their companies, make their companies make sense so they can scale, okay? So they can scale. In other words, get larger, help their small companies become big, small businesses become big businesses. This is who I am. I got more, probably I'm missing some stuff. I do a lot of stuff in our community, but that's just a little bit about who ERGJ is, okay? What we got going on here? All right. Now, what is an investment club? All right. What is an investment club? Investment club is generally a group of people, right, who pool. Everybody putting accounts on pool, who pool their money to invest together. Club members generally study different investments and then make investment decisions together. For example, a group might buy or sell based on a member vote. Club meetings may be educational. Each member may actively help make investment decisions. So the reason why I'm doing it this way, because I said, I know some people, they want to invest, but they don't want to do it by themselves. But it's going to give you an opportunity to do it together. And another type of investment club, sometimes called or self-directed investment club, members research and select investments together, but then they invest individually instead of pooling their money together. Well, we're going to be talking about pooling our money together and working together. But here's the wonderful thing. You might get some ideas. Everybody putting down some ideas. You might get some investment ideas that you might want to do on your own outside of what we do together. Okay? This is going to help you with your 401ks, your TSPs, your IRAs. It's going to help you to learn what you don't know about money. Now, why join an investment club? Well, number one, to learn. To learn. Everybody putting down so learn. Being with like-minded, more experienced individuals in the space helps to learn more about the industry, what to look for with different ventures, what questions to ask, and how to read statements. To learn. Number two, why? Well, minimize risk. Minimize risk. Being able to get in the deal without throwing the kitchen sink in is an added bonus for possibly joining an investment club. Being able to speculate with money that you have already allocated for your investments is great because it allows you to not only play more hands at the table, but increases your odds to win at the end. You also have a better protection because you are with a team instead of going in solo. Everybody putting down on team. What does team stand for? Together, everyone achieves more. Together, everyone achieves more. Now, here's what I find funny, guys. We're talking about pooling our together. We're talking about group economics, and we still only got 16 people watching right now. Don't y'all? This is just ridiculous. Start talking about, when we talk about doing something together, not many people want to pay attention, want to tune in. When we talk about destroying our community, oh, we're going to have 16,000 people watching. Isn't that crazy? Crazy. This is the world that we live in. Hit the like button, that share button, that watch party button. Are you your brother's keeper? Are you your sister's keeper? I am. Hopefully you are as well. Why join an investment club? Well, to access minimums. Sometimes large and profitable companies are difficult to invest in with little money. If you're a small player, and investment clubs allows you to pool money together and open up more opportunities. Everybody put down some opportunities. Open up more opportunities for yourself. There is power in the group. There is power in the group. United, we bargain. Divided, we beg. Which side are you going to be on? You're going to be on the bargaining side or the begging side? Why else? Well, teamwork makes the dream work, guys. Think of an investment club like a group project. You could easily do the project yourself, but if you do it with the team, you get more done and you're more organized and more successful in the process. The best teams succeed by working together. Working together. So we talked about what an investment club is. Why even consider joining an investment club? Let's keep going. So NBWS, New Black Wall Street Investment Club, is actually something that's already formed. And we're just opening up and giving you an opportunity to be a part of what we already are doing as we are kind of relaunching what we have done. Again, we ran the club from 2016 to 2018. We paused, kind of reconstructed, looked at how we did things and how we're going to do things forward. We learned some things. Now we're better. Right? We're going to have two legs. First leg is going to be stock investing. Second leg, which is to come down the pike, will be real estate. So we're going to start with stocks. Why? It's easier. Right? We don't have to concern ourselves with if you're in the area, if you're in that, whatever. We don't have to concern. We just look at the wonderful, great companies we help become wonderful and great and profitable and see if we want to be part owners of those companies that we already support. Stock investing. What's stocks? Stocks are an equity investment that represents part ownership. How many guys want to own some of these companies? How many guys want to own some Facebook? You're on here right now. How many guys want to own some Google, which owns YouTube? You're on here right now. Why not be an owner of what you're already using? You're helping them to make money. Why not get something for yourself? Why not? Stocks and equity investment that represents part ownership in a corporation or an entities entitles you to part of that corporation's earnings and assets. One way you have common stock that gives shareholders voting rights. How many guys know that when you become an owner, you get a chance to vote on what they do? Right? But no guarantees of dividend payments. Preferred stock provides no voting rights, but usually guarantees a dividend payment. So you'll see something like common stock and preferred stock. Typically, we're going to have common stock. You pay a little bit more for preferred stock. Real estate investing. I just wanted to put this here for people that saying, hey, I'm interested in investing in real estate. Well, there's 4 ways to do it. Be a landlord. Real estate investment groups, which is something we'll have. Real estate trading, flipping. Most of you guys heard about that. And REIT, real estate investment trust. Guess what? On the stock side, we can actually invest in real estate investment trust. So we can still invest in real estate even from the stock side. How many guys knew that? Yes, you can invest in real estate. You can become a real estate investor simply by owning stocks or shares or ownership. Some things we got to learn, people. How many of your real estate people are talking about that? Not many. Right? Not many. All right, so we talked about what an investment club is. Why even consider joining one? Talking a little bit about our club that we have going on right now, stock investing and real estate investing. We're going to have 2 different legs. It's going to start with stocks. Okay? Going to start with stocks. Now, here's the S&P 500 last 10 years. Here's the stock market the last 10 years, the broad index. You'll notice that it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of the 10 years have been good years. 70%, that's pretty good. 1 year has been bad, 2018. The other 2 years have been flat. So basically, let's just say 9 out of the last 10 years have been okay for your money if you had invested in the stock market. Now, most of you guys are already invested in the stock market. You just don't know that you are. Your 401k, that's tied to the stock market. Your TSP, that's tied to the stock market. Your IRA, that's tied to the stock market. Even some of your life insurance policies are tied to the stock market. So don't get it twisted. It's just stuff that you need to learn, or you can choose. I recommend that you learn. Because here's the deal. You're going to help these companies. You're going to continue. You're not going to stop supporting the companies that you love. You're not going to stop getting the iPhones. You're not going to stop buying the Jordans. You're not going to stop doing that stuff. I stopped trying to get people to stop doing what they ain't going to stop doing anyway. I just said, how can I profit off what they're going to do anyway? Everybody putting on a profit. How can I win based off of what other people are going to do anyway? Stop fighting them and learn how to win with money. Right? So for 9 out of the last 10 years, the stock market has been okay. 90% chance that you're going to win over the past 10 years. Does that predict the future? No. Well, I say, okay, well, let's just go back 20 years. How about that? How about, okay, 10 years not long enough. Let's go back 20 years. 20 years. Now we say, okay, we had some bad times. 2000, that was the dot-com, that was the dot-com bubble, right? 2000, 2001, 2002, rebounded. Next 5 years, the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years. Then we had a great recession, right? From the housing crisis, 2008, the worst time in the stock market over the past 100 years, it looks like, I think past 50 years, maybe. Go all the way back to the Great Depression. And go, what it's been doing since then. So out of the last 20 years, only 5 years have been bad in the stock market. The other 15 years have been okay. Some of them been pretty dang on good. So don't trip and think that because when something bad happens, there's so much more energy on what's bad and not enough on what's good. 15 out of 20, that's pretty good. 15 out of 20, pretty good. Would you say? Those are pretty good odds. How many guys like those odds? Now, these are much better odds than you playing than you putting your money into the lottery. Those are terrible odds, but you put your money into the lottery, that little $1, $2, $5, $10, $20 playing the lottery. Knowing you ain't going to win, but hoping you will, but you got a better chance here in the stock market, putting your money somewhere where you give it the opportunity to grow instead of wasting your money on luck. How about that? Hit the like button, the share button, the watch party button. Who's talking about this? I thought about it. I said, man, I'm like the only black person I know who got a daily show that goes and talks about the stock market. Name me one. I mean, it must be pretty important if there's a whole bunch of the whole economy is tied to the Wall Street. Must be something going on that we need to know about. We need to learn. You think? How to become eligible if you decide that this is something that you want to do. You want to learn, you want to join the group, don't want to do it by yourself, you want to learn how to profit. Well, you're going to have, number one, you're going to have to decide to join the Black Billionaires Club. That's number one. You become eligible for our investment club, you join our club. It's called the Black Billionaires Club. Black Billionaires Club, you can just simply go to theblackbillionairesclub.com, theblackbillionairesclub.com. That's where you can find links for you to join, links for you to get, place you get the newsletter. If you're still considering it, you got to think about it. You got to talk to the wife, all that good stuff. Poor people are always waiting, by the way, always procrastinating. Okay. That's what poor people do. Poor people are always waiting. But when you get ready to make a decision, that's where you go, theblackbillionairesclub.com. We got 2 levels of membership, right? First level of membership, financial literacy classes, teach you about money. We got a new Black Wall Street book club. Why? Because rich people, successful people, all the billionaires in the world, guess what they do? They read. So we got a book club. We help you with personal development to help you become the best version of you, and business development to help you with your business. Because as I said, I'm a small business strategist, and we help you to fix the stuff that's broken in your business so you can scale. You can take your small business and make it big business. You go from local to global. Next level of membership, all of that we just talked about, plus now you get to the place where you can actually invest with us. $20 a month, you get access, or you become eligible for our investment club. Get investment education. We're going to teach you, obviously, all the stuff you need to learn as you go and learn this new place for some of you. Some of you guys are in the stock market. I don't know. But investment education. And then as we mentioned, your stock investing and your real estate investing on the other side. And we also have money-making opportunities. So you get a chance to make money with us through our distribution network. That's all part of the Black Billionaires Club membership, either $9.99 a month or $19.99 a month. Now, why do I do that? Well, we do that because we want to make sure that black folk have no excuse, right? I can make it $50 a month. I can make it $100 a month if I wanted to. I want to make sure black folk have absolutely no excuse of why they can't invest in themselves. Everybody put in console, invest in myself. Invest in yourself. At least $10 a month or at least $20 a month. Take the money that you are wasting and put it actually into something that can bring you a return. What's something that's more valuable than money? Knowledge. What's something else that's more valuable than knowledge? Wisdom. See, what you don't know about money is hurting you. How many guys would agree with that? What I don't know about money is hurting me. I just simply don't know. So Black Billionaires Club membership. Uh-oh, I look like I got a blank screen. Okay, we're good. I brought it back up. Okay, good. All right. Here are our club results from 2016 to 2018. Right? No chaser, right? So we started our club, or we started our club back in early 2016, but we didn't make our first investment until about August of 2016. You know, it takes a while to get people coordinate, takes a while to get people to actually show up to meetings. It takes a while to get people on board and say, hey, we're trying to move forward. Can you please show up? That's the hardest part, getting people to show up. It's almost as if, hey, I'm in part of the club, now you go make me money. That's not how this works. That's not together. That's called being selfish, by the way. It's called being together. You got to show up. Help us make decisions. Get the education that you need. So if you don't think you can show up, you probably don't want to be a part of the club, because we will kick you out, because you're going to hold up progress. Everybody putting guns on progress. You're going to hold up progress. We don't have time to wait on you to make time for something that's for your bank account. Okay. So here's our results. You know, October of 2016. You know, not that good. But then guess what happened after that? We had money in the market. Our money grew. We walked away at about 28% return in 2 years. Now, how many guys right now you're waiting on your job to give you a 1% increase at the end of the year? Or maybe not even 1%, maybe a 0.5% increase. You're waiting on a job to give you a raise when you can actually give yourself a raise by putting your money to work for you. Wow. You mean to tell me black people came together and they walked away with 28% return? What was that? I don't know. You got an opportunity to join us this time, though. How about that? So these are our real results from 2016, 2018. The same club that we're saying we're opening up for you to become a part of if you choose to do so. Some people will, some people won't. Whether you choose to join or not, guess what? I'm okay with that. We're going to keep moving, okay? I just want to make sure that you know that you have an opportunity. You can't say no one told you, all that good stuff. Please hit that like button, that share button, that invite button, let people know that we're here. Oh, no sound? Am I not coming in anymore? Did we lose sound? I think we're good. I think I'm Gucci. Am I Gucci? I think I'm Gucci. All right, let's keep going. Anybody else are we having some problems with sound? I wouldn't know unless y'all tell me. Can anybody hear me? Blank screen. Blank screen. Ah, we're good. I'm good on screen. Now I'm checking my screen. I'm good on screen. All right, we're good. That's probably not me. Refresh if you're having a problem with the screen. All right. Now it's a blank screen. Now it's back up. Okay, we're good. All right, thanks so much. Hit that like button, that share button, that invite button, let people know we're here. Okay, good, fantastic. Let's keep going. This is a recorder. So here are member guidelines. Or tentatively, of course, these guidelines actually come together when the group comes together and we say, hey, here's what we're going to do. But here's what we have so far. We're going to have a maximum of 50 members in this club. We're practicing a value investing strategy that's following the likes of the third richest man in the world, Mr. Warren Buffett. We do what Mr. Warren Buffett does. Okay? We do what Mr. Warren Buffett does. He's the third richest man in the world. I think he's a good example. Would you agree? I think that's a good example for us to follow. Okay? $250 investment. That's your initial investment. This is a one-time investment. We're not going to do the whole pay us every month thing. That does not work. People stop paying. They forget all this stuff. I'm not going to chase people for money. So you got to get your money together. If you don't have $250, get it. 10 weeks of saving $25 a week, you'll have $250. If not, you catch us on the next go round. $250 one-time initial investment. That's going to be a 1-year reinvestment period. Why? Because we're not doing short-term investing. So once we get past a year, then we'll open it back up, and then that'll allow for people to get out if they want to get out, and for other people to come in if they want to come in. And then we can go every 6 months, a reinvestment period. The first year, hold, okay? With the investment club, we can only invest 85% of the pool. We need to keep 15% of the pooled money on hand. That's to take care of any unforeseen incidents. Somebody needs to leave. Somebody has a death in the family. All this good stuff. We don't want to pull up. We don't want to have to sell our holdings to handle or take care of someone that has some issue. Okay, so you got to keep much money on hand to take care of. That's like our insurance for the club. Okay. 10% early withdrawal penalty. If you, for some reason, whatever the reason is, you got to leave early, 10%, right? 10% of whatever comes back to you comes back to the club, if anything comes back to you. All right. So 10% is the early withdrawal period. We have member meetings twice a month. Right. This is where members come together. We look at investment opportunities. We discuss. We vote if we need to vote. We see if it's something we want to add to our watch list, all this stuff. Right. This is where the education happens. If you want to learn about investing, this is where we decide if we're going to invest in whatever opportunity is out there as a club. Majority vote is the majority vote of the members that are there, or not the members that are there, of the members of the club gets us to move forward. That's why we have to have people that are actually going to show up. I'm not in the business of making money for you. I will make money with you. I'm not here to make money for you. If you want me to make money for you, you pay me. And then access to our investment club and our Facebook group. That's where we set up all the meetings. We let you know what's coming down the pipe. We give you the links that you need to go to in order to meet us or to have meetings. It's an easy form of communication, along with obviously email and things like that as well. Any questions? That's the investment club guidelines. So again, the Black Billionaires Club. You simply go to theblackbillionairesclub.com. Again, the first step to eligibility is joining the Black Billionaires Club. Then after that, at that silver level, now you become eligible to be a part of our investment club. I will say this, we're in the process of now onboarding. Onboarding takes a little long because we have to send out documents. You have to return them. We're going to use DocuSign, things like that. And then we have to get you to the platform or the that we're using. It's a virtual platform that you'll have a login to, so you can see what's going on with the club. It's not something that you don't see. You see everything. So you'll have a login as well. So all of that has to take place, and we're looking to officially launch the club on April 27th, which means that the investment, the $250 investment needs to be in by 4/20, Marijuana Day. So you got time to get your ducks together. You got time to save. I want to we're not moving fast on this. You got time. Now, what you do with that time is up to you, but you got time to save if you need to save. And if you want to be a part of what we're doing and you want to work together with Black folk to build wealth. Okay? Hit the like button, the share button, watch party button. We got Black folk talking about winning with money, and we still only got 27 people watching. I think this is ridiculous. This is what we do. We only have an interest in doing it. But when we start talking about, oh, this is what it's going to take for us to do it, man, that's a little too much. I got to actually log in. I got to watch a little webinar for 20 minutes. Oh, man, that's too much. I mean, I take away from my TV time. All right, man. Now, here's the deal. Maybe you're saying, hey, I don't really read. I want to watch. Hey, here's the deal. I do something for free every day. Money and Power Show, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's free. You just simply come to Facebook. You come to the page. You watch. Or look at the videos. They're there. You say, hey, man, does this brother know what he's talking about? Is this a brother that's worth following? Well, I showed you our results from 2016 and 18. You take a look at the Money and Power Show. We do this every morning. We'll be back on tomorrow, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I know it's a little bit early for people that's on the West Coast. That's when we do it, right? That's when the show comes on. So hopefully you can do that as well. I'm ERGJ. You can follow me, ERGJ Enterprises, on both YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. The web, again, is theblackbillionairesclub.com. If you decide you want to become a member of the Black Billionaires Club, we got a podcast as well, MBW's Book Club. That's across Anchor, Apple Podcasts, Google, Spotify, Breaker, Pocket Cast, Radio Public, Stitcher, and Overcast. Any questions? Any questions? Real quick, real simple. I'll wait a couple more seconds, guys, just to make sure. I want to make sure you got any questions. Great time to ask. No question is stupid. Any questions? We've gone over the market over the past 10 and 20 years. We've covered why to even what an investment club is. What are those? We don't have any holdings so far. We don't get any holdings until we actually start the group. When do we start? As far as onboarding is concerned, we start the onboarding process on the 15th of February. So that'll start the onboarding process. And then from there, from the February 15th to April 20th, that's when we'll be doing the whole onboarding. So as more people join, we'll get them onboarded. So it'll be a slow process, slow, gradual process. We do have people that are already part of the club. We got to get them assimilated for those that'll be part of investment, part of the investment group. Is the 250 separate from the 19? Yes, it's separate. You're saying ETFs? ETFs is a possibility. All that is by vote, Mr. Miles. What were the returns on from 2016 until now? I don't understand. Okay, let me go back to that, Mr. Miles. We were from 2016 to 2018. At 2018, we pulled our cash out of the market. We're looking to go back into the market. As a club. Did that answer your question, Mr. Miles? So to start as far as onboarding, start on February 15th. That means that we got 2 months, right, for onboarding. 2 months of getting the documentation out to people to sign their investment agreements. 2 months to get them uploaded, or get them their logins and their passwords for the platform we'll be using to manage the club, right? Okay, good. What were you invested in for that time period? I don't need to share that with you, Mr. Miles. What's important is our return, not what we're invested in. That's club information, right? Any other questions? When do we start? Our returns from our previous club or our previous period in the club. We still have club members. We still have money ready to go back into the market, but we're opening up. You just call it open enrollment for those that want to join us. Right now we have, I think, 9 members, right, that were part from 2016. I'll ask you because you mentioned the return from that period of time. No problem. You can ask the question. I'm just saying I'm not going to answer it. That's all. No say. Yeah, you asked the question. I'm just not going to answer what we were invested in. That's to me, that's irrelevant. Any other questions? So what you're looking at, guys, you're looking at an opportunity to actually practice what everybody else preaches, right? To actually get into something together with people, make decisions together, and look to win together. So it's at the end of the day, we risk together and we get reward together. If we do bad, we do bad. But guess what? We do bad together. If we do great, we do great. Guess what? We do great together. Right? 250 is the number. It's not a minimum or a maximum. 250 is the number. 250 is your one-time investment for the first year. So obviously, the more people that become members, if we get, I just did them out. If we did 30 members at 250, then we'll have $7,500 of that we have in that account at pooled together, and that gives us some semblance of flexibility. Obviously, we got to diversify. There's going to be some stipulation on how much we can invest into any one thing, but 250 is the number. It's not a minimum. No one's going to be, no, not the first round. So can you invest more than 250? No, you can invest 250 for the first round. When we do our reinvestment, then we'll open it up for more than the 250. Now, why is that, right? Well, the reason why I think that's the best way to go, because there's some people here that don't know ERGJ. And so we have to build trust with one another. So starting with 250, I think is a good number for us to build some trust, and then we can move forward from there. Some of you guys have been rolling with us for a while, so you don't have any issues. But we're opening this up to the public. We want to make sure that we build trust with Black folk, and when it comes to money, okay. So our first initial, that 420, 427 time, 420 deadline is for the 251 time. After that, it'll be a year before we reopen that you can that we can add or withdraw or actually invite other people to join our club. Now, when they join the club, that'll be 250 for them. But the people that's already been in a club, you can do lots of 250. You can do a 250, 500, 750, 1,000, whatever. And for accounting purposes as well, if we all go in at the same time with the same amount, when it's time for us to cash out, all we got to do is divide by a number, right? Makes it easy for accounting as well. You know, because we do have a treasurer, by the way. We got a vice president, we got a treasurer, we got a secretary. So we already have our potential club leaders or something like that. I forget what it's called. Committee, something like that, already in place. All right. Any other questions? Again, now that we bargain, divided, we beg. Investment club. What is it? Why join one? Right? Our different legs that we'll have. We start with stock investing. We'll roll out real estate investing. I'd imagine real estate investing will come. We can do it through the club, through REITs, but if we want to look at property, again, that's going to require us building trust along the way, and then we can actually open up real estate probably in 6 months or so. I would guesstimate. We'll talk about that. Number one step, though, if you do want to be a part of the club, you got to join the Black Billionaires Club. That is a requirement. If you're not part of the Black Billionaires Club, then you won't even be considered, to join our investment club. You can choose $9.99 a month, but at the silver membership, that's when you actually become club eligible. Any other questions? We'll stay on for about another 5 minutes, guys. I don't want to make this too long. I just want to make sure all questions get answered. No question is a dumb question. This is for some, this is new. If you feel uneasy about something, ask the question, please. There's something not quite clear, you don't quite understand, ask the question. Don't be shy. The cool thing about stocks, by the way, is that we can do this across the country. So it's not tied to some local area. We got right now, we got members Atlanta, South Carolina, Virginia. I think that's it. When we started this club back in 2016, we started with about 40 people who were interested, and we got down to about 12 who were committed. So this is law of averages. A lot of people start with an interest, but then they don't move forward. You're only going to get a few people who are committed saying, let's do this. And that's okay. That's just what it is. It might not be for them right now. They may come back later on and say, man, I missed out. I missed that 26%, 29%. Dang, I wish I'd have done it. It is what it is, man. A lot of looking back. Well, we're not about looking back. We're about looking forward. And we're looking forward to helping and working with those who will commit to working with us. The other option is just keep doing it by yourself. Look at where you are. Look at your retirement accounts. Look and see where you are. If you're okay with that, then you're good. If you're not okay with that, might be time to change something up. Any other questions? Make sure, let me check over here. Okay, everything's good on YouTube. All right. 2 more minutes, guys. 2 more minutes. Just want to make sure. Do we still get our 7 steps to own stock when we buy your book? I know you did that last year. I got a lot of classes, Sean. Are you asking when you buy the book? I could probably do a 7 steps to owning your stock. That could probably be a part of our education and investment club. I'll do a class on that for our members. I don't know what I have tied to that book right now. So I'll have to check, Sean. If it is, it is. But I will do that class again for those that are members of the Black Billionaires Club. So we do, for those that don't know, I didn't share this, but in the Black Billionaires Club, we meet every week. We meet on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays right now. Mondays is financial literacy night. So we meet to discuss or to teach on financial literacy. Monday night, what did we do on Monday night, guys? Monday night we talked about your spending. We helped to start a spending tracker, right? To track your expenses. We discussed that. Tuesday night, we do personal development. So last night, we talked about how to unlock your inborn creativity. And tomorrow is Thursday night, business development. We're going to talk about how to make $1 million in a year. So this stuff we do regularly. This is something we do regularly. Can you elaborate more about the portion of funds that won't be used to invest and how that money would be used? That money sits in your holding. That money sits in our holding. It doesn't. It's so the way that it works is a money market account. So that money will sit in that money market account and gain interest over time. It would be used for emergencies, right? So if someone were to leave, like need to leave or whatever the club, we have to pay them out. Well, we don't want to have to sell our positions in order to take care of someone who just simply has to leave for whatever reason. We want to be able to pay them out of our cash flow. And so it sits in a money market account till it needs to be used. And then obviously before it gets used, notification information goes out to the club members so they know what's going on with that cash. It's paid out via check from the club. We do have the club is an LLC, by the way. It is a company. It's not an individual. We already have a company established. We've been doing this for a while. So does that answer your question? So basically it just sits there and earns interest until it needs to be used for whatever reason. But you never want to, even in your own personal accounts, you don't want to put everything into the market. You want to have some type of cash reserve for emergencies. And you'll see that this is what businesses do. They have cash on hand. Apple has $1 billion overseas, cash on hand. That's what it's called. So this is what businesses do. Great question, by the way. No problem. 7-star. I haven't done that class in a long time, so I'm gonna have to. You bringing back the animals, man. You've been following me a long time, brother. Anybody else? Any questions? This is the group economics. This is a plan, right? To practice group economics together, right? United we bargain, divided we beg. Two more minutes, guys. 2 more minutes. Make sure, again, I've answered any questions that you have. This is a top opportunity to get all the information you need to make a informed, a sound decision, right? If you could do it by yourself, it'll already be done. It's time to do something different. It's time to learn how to work together. It's time to learn how to build together. You will be amazed what happens when we start working together. So great question. How do we send the 250 when ready? So that information will be provided in our investment when that information will be provided to the members of the Black Billionaires Club. So first step, you got to join the Black Billionaires Club. Once you do that, then you'll know how to send that 250, right? Is this recorded? Yes, it is. Is there a deadline to get the 250 in? Yes, April 20th. 4/20, marijuana day. How much are the investments? Will this be on? Yes, this is on replay. You can watch it anytime. It's on YouTube and it'll be on Facebook right here. You can just replay it in the video section on my page. How much are the investments? I don't understand that question. So investments, they vary. So depending on what we're looking at, Apple right now is $150 stock versus a DuPont, which is a $50 stock. So it all depends. April 20th is deadline for 250 after we join. April 20th is the deadline to submit or to submit your $250 dues. So before that time, we'll already have set up where to send that to. All right. We'll set up a couple different payment options for you to be able to do that as well. So So Brenda, you're good. You're already good. A lot of you guys are already good. If you're already part of Black Billionaires Club, you're already good. So you don't have to join anything. You just have to make sure you get your dues paid when we announce how to do that. What we're waiting on now. We're waiting on the lawyer to come back with the investment agreements, and then after that, then we'll set the date. We'll set the pathway for you to be able to pay your to be able to contribute your $250 to the pool. So before you pay anything, you're going to have to sign your agreement. So that's going to be the holdup. Right? You want to make sure everything is recorded. You got a copy of it. You know what you're signing, all that good stuff, right? You read the fine lines or all that stuff. Yeah. All that stuff is going to be done before you pay any money. We'll be able to follow what we're invested in. Yes, you'll have a login and a password to the portal where we will be, where our money will be housed at. We go through a broker. You'll have access to that broker and our club. So you'll be able to log in and see all that stuff go down. You've always wondered how distributions are made for profits when that time comes. Okay. Yeah, you'll learn all that. So yes, you'll be able to follow it, log in, take a look at your contribution, take a look at how the club is doing, how to, if we're up, we're down, and here's the cool thing. Once you log in, you'll be able to research stuff yourself. You can go in there and start researching stuff. You're going to have your own little platform. You can do whatever you want. You can research stocks. You do a lot of stuff. When we get there, you're going to be like, wow, y'all think I'll be doing something now on Monday, every morning at 7 a.m. Wait till y'all see this platform. Y'all be like, oh my goodness. Yeah, it's a lot out there. I'm just trying to make sure that you have an avenue to learn what you may not know and get involved in your own financial freedom. Okay? To take control. Everybody put console take control. For you to take control of your money. For you to have an invested interest in getting rich, building wealth, getting out of debt, whatever it is, whatever you go to retire without, retire early, whatever that is for you. I don't know what your goal. I don't know what your financial goals are. I'm just here to help. All right. Any other questions? You're part of the BBC. If you're already part of Black Billionaires Club, we're going to put a console hashtag BBC. Sounds awesome. Oh, I know you're doing a lot of work. When you posted that you did buy for DuPont, I went to look up the buy-in because I didn't know what it was. That's cool. So there is a separate space as well. We actually do have an investment club group. So that's going to be a totally different space for people that are invested. I like to make sure that we keep it separate because we don't want to overload any one particular group. So those that are interested in investing, those that are part of the investment club, they'll be in a whole totally separate group. So you won't even see stuff like that anymore because it's going to go towards that group. All right. So what we're going to do, guys, we're basically going to use these tools. We're going to use Facebook. We're going to use the internet to communicate, right? To build. See, I'm not on here to social. I'm on here to make money. I'm on here to build wealth. I want to show y'all how to do the same thing as well, right? How to involve yourself. How to put your money to work for you. How to sow a seed into a wonderful, great company that you're supporting anyway, right? You're supporting them anyway. You go to the gas station, you go buy some candy, you go to all that stuff. Why not profit from these companies? Why not bring some of that money back to your community, back to your storehouse? Y'all just need to watch Money and Power Show. I'm confused. So what's the difference in our club's investment and investment club? The difference is all that stuff I just mentioned. The difference is this. All the stuff. So it's just added value. We're just adding value, right, to what we're already doing as a Black Billionaires Club. The added value is the investment club. But there's some people that are here that they just want to get the value but don't want to make the investment. That's why we added it into the Black Billionaires Club. Because like I said, we got people that's been rolling with us for a while. We got some people that's going to try to jump in the bandwagon and try to get the fruit from our labor. No, I learned from the first one. So what's the difference? All this stuff. One level of membership, other level of membership. For you, you get it all because you're already part of the club. Make sense? Hopefully it does. There's some people who saw the vision, right? And they say, man, we're gonna get in early. Well, hey, when you take steps, you take action, you get more benefits. That's how it works. When you're the last one you're the last one in line, you get the leftovers. So again, Ms. Green, great question. Let me be clear. If you're already part of Black Billionaires Club, you don't have to do anything. This is for people who may be considering joining in the future. Right? All right, guys. Well, I want to say thank you so much for liking. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you so much for caring enough to be here. I don't take your time for granted. I know you could have been doing anything else, but you decided to join us here tonight to learn a little bit about what we're doing to practice group economics. We got a plan. Hopefully you'll be a part of it. I'm ERGJ, your certified financial educator, CEO of ERGJ Enterprise. Tune into the Money and Power Show. It's free. You can watch the replay. This has been recorded as well to be on YouTube and Facebook. Share it. Share it with people you care about, right? Let them know we got some Black people doing something. You might want to be a part of it. Some of you will join. Some of you won't. And I'm okay with that. I want you to remember this, guys, that it takes a village. And it starts with us. Let's build wealth. Let's build these businesses. Let's build our community. But most importantly, let's build each other. And let's do it together. We all we got, people. But guess what? That's enough. Now, I pray to God preserve each and every one of you that tonight you'll go to bed, you'll have a dream, and you'll wake up with a goal. And when you wake up with that goal, you'll put together a plan so that you can accomplish that goal. Until we meet next time, Mr. DJ, hit the music.
The new Black Wall Street. Thanks you for joining the show. We gave a lot of great tips, but it's time to go. Take the knowledge we shared, hope you use it and grow. We will see you all there at the next episode of the new Black Wall Street.